Apologies, guys. We're going to get a swap in after this, but we're back for the time being as we head on in. I'm so sorry. Big APOC coming out. Big team fight coming out. Their right wing just eviscerated there. Greymane with that go for the throat, getting tons of value. Nyquil going to be the next to go down. No control. Does find Temporary with death, but Mundane Zebra eats the... everything ends up falling there. Stukov is traded out, though. Diablo is traded out. This is going to be the plants going over to the side of I Just Enjoy Bread Man.
Very nicely done. Able to pick up those kills again. Malthael doing huge amounts of damage. They were able to turn that back round into their favor. We're going to see the members of Phoenix Rising Ruby on the back foot. Both their damage dealers lived, but just did not have enough health to survive. Malthael's already back in this fight thanks to None Can Stop Death, making this a 3 versus 2 defense. Sonya accidentally anchoring the keep there due to slamming all the way through it and hitting Mixels, but that is going to be the first keep of the game going over to I Just Enjoy Breadman.
Gonna continue pushing on through here. Terror is low. Several members still down. Both the DPS are alive. So defense is possible, especially with I Just Enjoy Bread backing out here. Looks like middle is going to be where they choose to go next. Not wanting to end just yet as everybody else is beginning to respawn here. Looking to just find as much pressure as they can.
They put the pressure on. The keep takes a lot of damage. Top lane also not looking too healthy. I Just Enjoy Breadman have set themselves up beautifully to try and end this game later on. But there's now 3 seeds needed for either team for the objective. We're already in a 20-minute game, so plenty of time to wait here. This game more than likely to end on a team fight on one of those seeds as opposed to another set of terrors.
Both teams have lost all 3 of their forts. The next team fight can definitely decide the fate of this game. Only 1 or 2 keeps, 1 whole one really here available for Phoenix Rising Ruby as they're looking to just continue to clear out. They don't want to fight just yet. It needs to be the perfect team fight if they want to find their way back in.
They're going to do their best. They're going to hold the line for now. Camp started by I Just Enjoy Breadman. Invisible Joe spots the potential invade, but nothing can be done. Great zoning. They could have attempted to Hellgate over the wall, but Joe would have completely zoned the backline. Wasn't worth the risk. So instead, you see the retreat out of I Just Enjoy Breadman. They got their camp. They go for everything on their side of the map. And Phoenix Rising Ruby, they're just playing defensive, just clearing up, doing the best they can.
Seed is available. It'll be interesting to see if anybody decides to go for this here, as neither team really needs it. They both have a 0 in that seed clock there. So camps have all been taken up. It's something for the teams to fight over, so we can assume someone's going to be looking for it. But again, I think they're looking more for the heroes than the tribute necessarily.
Pepper checking bushes, but little do they know that there is a ward in police gear currently sitting nearby with Johanna just scouting out, keeping an eye out, and Phoenix Rising Ruby make the wise choice to not fight over that. All their lanes are pushed up with siege camps and bruiser camps, so they might as well just let this seed go over to the members of I Just Enjoy Breadman and play defensive. Wait for the camps to come to them, clear them out, don't get caught out as Pepper will back away.
Having this invisible friends is really paying dividends for I Just Enjoy Breadman. Nobody can see where the team is rotating on the map until they choose to reveal themselves. They're going to go for another push here in the top lane, see if they can't grab this fort, which is on its last legs. You can see there's smoke coming out of it. It's just a mess. Diablo does have their souls back, so H2O much tankier now, available to go in and take some of these longer team fights. Both teams scouting out, trying to get that clear off. A camp has opened up on the map, so you can bet you're behind that. I Just Enjoy Breadman is right on top of it.
They're going to clear that out, keep the pressure on the map, do as much work as they can. Phoenix Rising Ruby, they really are just waiting for a mistake to be made. Defend until mistakes, as I Just Enjoy Breadman. They're doing the same thing, just waiting out, grab every objective because it's being given to them, and attempt to end with terrors when they come around, because they have no reason to push into Phoenix Rising Ruby yet and make a mistake when they have full map control.
We can continue to wait here for the time being. Malthael, though, sneaking up in the top. Mundane Zebra really pressing the advantage they have of having these constant offlaners here. Nyquil is going to try and delay, ends up delaying the Hog Roll there, but there's going to be a big APOC. This is a 4v5 currently. Brightwing going to jump in, does not get to Canny before they go down, has to use the phase out to get to safety. There's going to be that no control onto Lux Haze. Pepper, though, has no more gap closer, so Brightwing will get away. Nyquil will go down to that gray main, and now it's back about getting that tribute and then getting back to that chorus. Catapults are starting to stack up.
We talked about mistakes. That is exactly what Phoenix Rising Ruby were looking for. You could call it a mistake. It is a trade in favor of Ice Enjoy Breadman here as they got a keep out of this, but that's the kind of situation they're looking for. In this case, it works out for Ruby because they were able to get a keep. They do lose a couple deaths, but they'll be back in time for next objective. But for the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, they delayed the game a bit more, and if they hadn't lost a keep there, they would have just capitalized on the fact that Malthael wasn't with the team. And yes, On a Pale Horse is great, but it is not global. It still takes time to run.
Absolutely. So Phoenix Rising fighting their way back in as the game continues to go on. 24.5 minutes so far. Level 24. Camps being taken. Tribute is ready to go. That seed ripe for gathering. See how I Just Enjoy Bread goes about this. As there are camps to clear, the members of Phoenix Rising are set up. Phoenix Rising, thank you guys so much for gifting it to the community. We appreciate it very, very much. I'm so sorry the stream is lagging. We'll get that squared away for you guys, I promise, though. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We will get them games back as the camps will be cleared up. Phoenix Rising Ruby, they grab themselves their second seed, now 2-1 in their favor. And the very sensible decision by the members of I Just Enjoy Breadman to just copy their opponents. They didn't have everyone up. They didn't have positioning advantage. So they just wait. Just wait at their base, clear out the lanes as they get to them. And God, we're going to hit a level 26 game by the time this is over. 26 is where I predict we'll probably lose someone, but we're getting real close to the max here. These teams have been fighting for 25 minutes now.
Tribute is available, and yeah, 26-minute tribute will be coming online. If Phoenix Rising are able to grab these Garden Terrors, then that's, you know, nearly a 30-minute Garden Terror here. That will end the game, no matter how hard you push, no matter how hard you defend. Unless you kill everyone right here, that'll end. So they are going to jump in, looking at Hogger, who is blasted to oblivion. Big APOC coming through. Mundane Zebra very low. Brightwing going to be able to heal them up. H2O dealing damage in the back. Big ball lightning. They're going to end up losing H2O as well. And Phoenix Rising gonna back away as their whole front line has been completely destroyed. Phoenix Rising in a bit of trouble. Diablo is back thanks to those souls. I Just Enjoy Bread potentially looking for the win here.
They're going to try, and they're going to try to take out Fraxtella. In the meantime, that's another kill. I mean, this is going to be a 3 versus 5 defense. Diablo pulling them to the keep, buying time. This is actually kind of smart. He's holding them. He's delaying. He's trying to get time for his team to respawn, but we lose another Diablo going down the second time. There's a Bruiser Camp in the top lane. Delanor and Mixels are desperately trying to hold. Malthael revived again. No, sorry, he was just pushed away by Stukov almost a second time, but the core is going down, and in a 27-minute game, we are going to see the members of I Just Enjoy Breadman take game number 2.
Clean game, very back and forth once again. Game will go over to I Just Enjoy Breadman. Now, normally this is where we would talk about talents, talk about what went right, what didn't. I don't know how much of this you guys can hear anyway, though, so we're going to go on just a 10-minute break to set up the stream and get it nice and crisp and clean for you guys, and then we'll bring it right back over here. So please don't go away. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and then I promise you it'll be better from here on out.